Hey, good afternoon, everyone. I am coming to you today to share something with you out of the magic of thinking big. Now, when I was, about 32 days ago, when I started the social distance walking club, one of the things that Jeff Trolls and I did was we said, hey, let's go live every day for 30 days while we're walking as well. So we did that. And a lot of people were like, oh, thank you. I enjoy seeing you on your walks. You always share something inspirational. Hey, Michelle. Yes, it is a great book. And so everybody really was in tune and they liked those inspirational conversations we had. But then I like to change things up a bit. I don't like doing the same thing for a long time. So even though we completed the 30 days, but we're going to keep on going walking because we're going hard. But I'm not going to be doing videos while I walk per se, but I am going to come here into the boom boom room. I call this the boom boom room. And because I love personal development and I love books, every day I want to share something with you from one of the books in my library, something that really spoke to my heart and that can empower you. So today I'm going to share with you something from the Magic of Thinking Big. So if you don't have this by David J. Schwartz, PhD, I want you to get this book. So today we're going to talk about getting the action habit. And this is so near and dear to me because being the type of person I am, I'm certainly an action taker, but I'm in the type of business. Well, in all businesses, you got to be a person of action, you guys. And if you haven't developed that, it is something that you've got to develop because either you're going to be a steward or you're going to be a doer. And if you're looking to increase in your life, to up level, go higher, you got to learn to be a person of action. And so listen to this. So the author says that here's something that leaders in every field agree on. There's a shortage of top flight, expertly qualified persons to fill key positions, meaning there's plenty of room at the top. As one executive explained, there are many almost qualified people, but there is one success ingredient often missing, and that's the ability to get things done, to get results. So you got to be the kind of person that's not just talking about it, but you got to be the kind of person when people look at you, they say, oh, that girl can get it done. That guy right there can get it done. I just had someone to call me, this gentleman who I recently sponsored in my business, and he says to me, Bunmi, I can't make miracles. I don't make miracles, but I make things happen. You got to be that kind of person who makes things happen. The kind of person who, when people think of you, they say, oh, she gets the job done. Oh, that person has the follow through. Or that person is a self starter. So where are you right now? Are you in that doer category or are you in the steward? So what the author of David Schwartz does in this book, he says, I'm going to put these people into two categories. Mr. P is the passivationist and Mr. A is the activationist. So let's study these two groups. So Mr. Activationist is a doer. He takes action. He gets things done. He follows through on ideas and plans. If that's you, I want you to text, that's me. If that's you, say, that's me. Go ahead and leave that in the comment. But Mr. Passivationist is a don'ter. He postpones things until he's proved that he shouldn't or he couldn't do them, or until it's too late. Or maybe he lets fear keep him stuck. Or maybe he's always getting ready to get ready. Mr. Passivation never takes that action. So do you find yourself more of a steward or doer? Do you find yourself being that A, activationist, or P, passivationist? Or maybe you've already made a shift. Maybe you used to be a passivationist, but you worked on your personal development and you can truly say, I'm not where I was, but I'm surely not where I'm going to be. I have gotten better and I'm going to keep on getting better. So what else does the author say in The Magic of Thinking Big about the P's and the A's? Well, here's the difference. The activationist and passivationist shows through in all forms of behavior. So Mr. A, activationist, gets the things done he wants done. And as a product, he gains self-confidence. He gains a feeling of inner security, of self-reliance, and hence more income. You know, when you really can look at yourself and you make, man, I did the thing. I set a goal and I achieved it. It gives you more confidence so that you can say, man, everything I touch turns to gold. Like I set out to do things that actually accomplish them. And then when you work in that spirit of surety and confidence, that connects more people, attracts more people to you. But Mr. P doesn't get things done that he wants done because he won't act. As a byproduct, he loses confidence in himself. He destroys his self-reliance and lives in mediocrity. Just think about that. Who wants to be average and ordinary? Do you want to be average and ordinary? Do you want to go the way of the masses and the average person? Like the average person right now in the US is living in fear. They're living in economic uncertainty. The average person is just stewing. They're listening to what the media says and they're living their life according to the media. Wrong thing to do. You got to be that person who rises up, meets the challenge, sees adversity, keeps marching forward, and overcomes that. So this is a great time for you to show yourself as that powerful being that you are. Now, like while the stock market is going down, while people are being laid off by the millions, while people are running scared and they're thinking negative thoughts like nobody has any money, you need to be the one that creates opportunity for other people. You need to be the one to show that there's lots of money still to be made. You need to be the one to show that you can build a business, even in an economy that other people are calling uncertain, that you can create your own economy. So Mr. Activationist does, Mr. Passivationist is going to do, but doesn't. Which one are you? So everyone wants to be an activationist. So let's get in the action habit. And as I conclude, let's do this. This is a great point. A lot of passivationists got that way because they insisted on waiting until everything was 100% favorable before they took action. Perfection is highly desirable, but nothing man-made or man-designed is or can be absolutely perfect. So to wait for the perfect set of conditions is to wait forever. Let me say that again. To wait till everything is lined up and everything is all hunky-dory and roses is to wait forever because nothing is ever typically where everything is in place. But you got to start right where you are with what you have. And when you walk in faith and with intention and deliberately, all the things that you need will come in alignment. So don't say, oh, well, when the stock market starts to do better, or when people get back to work, or in another month. No, start now with where you are with what you have. If you don't have the skills, get started and learn as you earn. Gather what you need along the way. If you don't have the money, get started and know that the resources that you need will be drawn to you. I think about this house that I'm in right now. I was absolutely an activationist in this process. When I got started and it became a thought, I didn't have the money, I didn't have the credit. I was living in Section 8 housing, and I didn't have any business income, right? But that didn't stop me from moving forward. And because I moved forward, even when things looked uncongenial, when things looked like, why in the world would you be looking for a house and you don't even have the money? Well, my faith was honored. And by the time I got ready to build the house, I was on a 5-figure a month income. So I got started and kept the vision and started walking towards that. And over time, things just fell into place. If I had waited till everything was right, I wouldn't have been in my house in 2005 in October when I got to move in. So I don't know when it would have happened. So I just wanted to share that with you because we all need to, in this time, we need to stop stewing and start doing. If you're a passivationist, you need to start taking steps to move to become a person of action. All right. Stop being a don'ter and start being a doer. So that really hit me today because I know there's so many people who want more, but they haven't gotten themselves to move to become and do more. And you got to be action taker in order to live the life that you want to live. All right. Talk to you guys later. Hope you got something out of that. Do me a favor. Leave me a comment. I don't know if you guys are watching on Facebook or whether you're watching on YouTube. Do me a favor. Like, love, thumbs up, share, leave a comment, and always remember that you are more powerful than you know. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.